you got a lot of compassion and forgive them. Because if I sit there and just keep looking at these Southern, all that shit, whole hate and animosity, like, you know what? I need Jay to be successful. That's what I want people to know. I'll be praying off his downfall if I sit here and want him, oh yeah, he is doing something with Puffy. That's corny. I need him to continue on being on and on, because guess who he's not going to get rid of? You're never going to be able to get rid of the beginning. And I don't see how they don't think about it. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, bro. Those celebrities, man, I just learned to see that they only care about themselves. You know what I mean? They ain't doing nothing for our city. You know what I'm saying? They ain't doing nothing for us. They don't know what's going on in our city. You know what I mean? So I kind of like I said, I just use this shit as a platform to get what I need to get done. A better opportunity, what I need to do. I see the impact of telling my story on how many doors this shit opened up. How many dudes on call hit me up in my DM and say, yo, you know what? Listening to your story had me thinking from a different perspective. I even told him, say, yo, it's a possibility Jay saved my life. Because if he would, at the time of who I was then, if he'd have looked out for me, I wasn't gonna act right. I wasn't gonna act right at all. And I was gonna bring in a bunch of people that wasn't gonna act right neither. Right. You know what I'm saying? That's why it all works out to almost saying like, yo, you know what? This shit was meant for me not to deal with none of that. Because it wasn't gonna work out. He'd have gave me a bunch of money. I'd probably still try to take over there. I'd have really tried to take over. I'd have been trying to get to Columbia or some shit. I'd have had twins with Kelly Rowland and all that shit by now. You know what I'm saying? like I would have went in there and tried to kill all them industry chicks, models. Like, you crazy? I'd have brought my whole crew in. Like, let's get them. You know what I'm saying? But that shit wasn't meant for me.
Kelly, I feel man.
Because the team of people that I mess with, man, it just wouldn't have never mixed. You understand? I'll be around guys that if you do something fucked up, they gonna check you on it. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, man, that was fucked up, yo. This and that and the third, and that's just what it is. You're gonna live with it, and guess what? We're gonna be boys tomorrow. They're around a bunch of people that just say, yeah, that's funny, this, that, and the third, but you can't clown them. It's almost like, just like with Jaguar. So you mean to tell me nobody could talk about them, but Jay could get on the record and say any kind of thing he want to say about anybody. You know what I'm saying? But as soon as somebody say something about them, you want to cease and desist shit, this, that, and the third, this and that, alleged. So what? You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody likes a fucking bully at all. You know what I'm saying? They ain't no bigger than us. As far as I'm concerned, they really look at us like we ain't even breathing the same air. We forgotten. Marcy, we take care of our own now. Nobody talk about him. You know what I'm saying? Tourists come to Marcy all day long just to look at our building. Is that where you used to live? This shit'd be amazing. But the thing is, you know what I'm saying? Like, for me to get to where I had to go through, man, it was a lot dealing with those guys. Him, Emery, Tata, all of them. You know what I mean? None of those guys would be in a position if it wasn't for me. None of those guys, when Jay-Z said that, came to me and said, yo, man, I don't know why he said that. You think Emery, my own co-defendant, you think Emery, my co-defendant, you think he was gonna go to Jay and say, yo, Jay, man, why would you say that? He's my co-defendant. Why would you say something like that? You put me in the mix. But there that goes. Emery ain't say nothing like that. So that means you okay with it. My own co-defendant. My own nigga that, I introduced him to Jay. And he can get right on the screen and tell you a story and I'm not even in it.
wow.
Yo, I'm not even in it. If you listen to Bleak, you could Google a million stories with Bleak. I watched Bleak from the third floor in my building. I watched Bleak from Pampers. I was there when Jay was like, yo, all right, come on, I'm gonna put you on. I mean, all of that. Bleak would tell you a million stories about Jay, but I'm not there. Jay had this, Jay had that, but he'd never say I was there. And I'm talking about Bleak mother is my sister's best friend. You get what I'm saying? But he'd never mention my name. Because these guys it's like they walk on eggshells when they have to speak about things. Instead of speaking, you see, I think I sent you that thing with Jazz. Jazz went in when they was going at it on Jay. But you look at the Jazz now, it's like he's on eggshells now. Like something happened. Like this nigga can stop your career or whatever you doing. This is what I try to tell dudes, yo, whatever God got for you, I don't give a damn billionaire, whoever, this, that, and the third. You can't stop it. I'm living proof. You know how hard it is to get for major people to mess with me? Because of him, they won't. You know what I'm saying? I enjoy it. Because look where I'm at now. You know what I'm saying? I enjoy it because I know what the underdog get. I know what the independent man, how hard it is for the independent man to get. I was there with Jay when they was trying to go in, when they was independent. I seen 50 independent. I seen Puffy independent. All the people that got hated on in the game, look where they ended up. So I could see my future. I could see what's going on here. This independency is gonna be big. I'm gonna have my own shit. But this ain't to just target him. I just a book about my life, a movie about my life. Why not? Y'all doing BMF, you're doing this, you're doing that, y'all doing all of these other movies. You don't want to see this?
I want to see it.
How this started? You know what I'm saying? I just be wanting people to know how hard it was and the adversity I faced to get to where I'm at now. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, that first joint took me deep, the hatred when it first all started. You know what I'm saying? Because I was in a dark place already. You know what I'm saying? And here he come with more and more and more shit, more and more shit. That shit, and I'm wondering why he's saying this and why he doing this. You know what I'm saying? Because at some point I gotta come out and say something. He didn't say that until I did the YouTube. But I was on the street for quite a while before I did the YouTube.
Explain the YouTube.
Explain the YouTube?
Yeah.
The YouTube was, I was fucked up. I was broke. Couldn't get a job. I'm talking about bones and knuckles. And all of those ingredients in one pot came out to be the YouTube. Like, yo, I can't hold on to this no more. My man behind you said, yo, man, listen, the fucking world needs to know. That's where the YouTube came, my man right here, man. He been with me ever since. He said, yo, the world needs to know, man. And I still wasn't comfortable with it. I said that shit with so much anger, like that shit backfired. People was like, what this hating ass dude, this and that. And it taught me a valuable lesson about when you're speaking about the truth, how to talk, how to tell it. You know what I'm saying? Because people will mislead your actions and your passion about something and it turn into hate.
The internet is a horrible place.
Definitely, yeah. And I tell them, you know, and when the YouTube was, I was enraged. I was in hate. That hate took me for years to get off of me. Because I was like, yo, I was blaming them for everything. Like, damn, I can't get a fucking job, Jay and them, I can't get this, I'm blaming them for everything. And then when you go to sleep, you wake up, it's on the radio. You go on the fucking TV, it's on the TV. You're like, this shit is really mental, it's trauma.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? I'm dealing with trauma. Where the fucking trauma put me all the way to homeless.
Right.
Dead ass. In the street to where like, damn, man, I'm not asking nobody for nothing because of my ego, but nobody know I'm homeless. Only person now I need to talk to and go to again, which I went to the first time to get me out of prison, was God. You know what I'm saying? When Jay looked me in my eyes and said, yo, don't worry about it, I got you type of shit, and I'm sitting in that cell, just waiting. Yo, you talk to him yet? Yo, mother, you talk to him yet? I'm just waiting. Talk to him yet? Just waiting. Till I realized, yo, this nigga ain't coming, bro. He ain't coming. Why are you even praying on that? Tell you what, get on your knees and pray for real. Pray to real God, the God, your God. And I got up out of that shit. So when I found myself homeless, I had to do it again. Like, yo, God, this shit wearing me out. I need to get these niggas off my head. Help me out here. And once again, here come God, he gonna answer. Oh, you need help? Here, take that. This nigga threw a baby at me and shit. I got 4 kids already, and here God, here push a baby on me. It's like, baby, God, what the? I said, help me, you know what I'm saying? But it helped me. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't do nothing but focus on this baby in this world, coming in this world. I couldn't focus on nothing but this little kid coming. It helped. And once I started focusing on this kid, my job came. When my job came, my opportunities started rising, and then I started forgiving and more.
Real life. That ain't real life.
It ain't real life. Just ain't real. Real life street stars.